Hello everyone. We have been getting a lot of questions about entrepreneurs who are seeing all the opportunities that are happening here in Canada and are wanting to open up their businesses. So we've asked Elizabeth Long to answer some questions for us for entrepreneurs specifically who want to open up in Canada. Elizabeth, what are some of the best temporary options for people that just want to come here and try to open their business and just try it out?
Absolutely. So if you want to manage and operate your business in Canada, you will likely need to have a work permit. And there are different kinds of work permits. It really depends on your circumstances. We have an intra-company transferring work permit that we use a lot for those who are coming from free trade agreement countries, for example, or for people, if you don't have a free trade agreement, you're not from a free trade agreement country, you have at least 2 revenue generating operations outside. For other people who don't have those kind of circumstances, we often use the entrepreneur work permit, where if we can show that you will bring significant benefits to Canada, then we can apply for the work permit for you.
And what about my families? Do I have to leave them behind or can I bring them with me?
Yes, the Canadian work permit system is very good for families of entrepreneurs. So with these kinds of work permits, you can get an open spousal work permit for your spouse and they can work in Canada anywhere they want. And also for your kids as well. If they are going to grade school up to high school, they can go to public school for free. Even for some universities and colleges, they will allow children of work permit holders, employer-specific work permits, to just pay domestic student fees.
So let's say I come here, I start my business, and I fall in love with Canada, which I'm sure is what will happen, and I want to stay forever. What are some permanent residence options from the entrepreneur category?
So there are 2 main kinds of permanent residence options that are specifically directed towards entrepreneurs. The federal government has something called the Startup Visa Program, where if you are going to open up an innovative business that will attract the support of a designated organization, then you can apply for permanent residence and you can also apply for a work permit to work in Canada until a decision is made on your permanent residence application.
So we've heard that there's lots of changes coming to that program, so stay tuned for that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's almost like every province also has an entrepreneur program. Can you explain how to navigate that a little bit?
That's right. The second program is the entrepreneur programs, and it's really a multitude of different programs because each province will have their own programs. And they can vary as to whether or not they are easy to go through or not. For example, Ontario had a program, and now it's defunct, it's no longer open. They were difficult to get through. A program that I really like these days is the program that Nova Scotia has. So for example, in that program, if you wanted to open up a business in Nova Scotia, or even if you wanted to purchase a business, the existing business, and you only wanted to purchase 1/3 of the business, you are able to then apply for permanent residence and also a work permit as well.
How much do you have to spend for that one?
If it is within the Halifax area, that's the capital of Nova Scotia, then it's 150,000 Canadian that you're going to have to invest in your business. If it is outside the Halifax area, then it's only 100,000 Canadian dollars that you would be investing in your business.
Okay, so this seems like there's lots of different programs that are constantly changing, so it's really important to keep up and to, if you have questions about this, to contact us because we're happy to help you navigate all of these programs.
Absolutely. Canada is still open for business. We hope very much that you will come.
Thank you.
Bye.